Find the asymptotes, if any, of the rational function f of x equals x minus 4 over 2x squared minus x minus 6. All right, so we do obviously see that this is a rational function because it's a fraction, and we do see the x terms in the denominator. Okay. Now, before we actually do anything, we have to factor the numerator and denominator and cancel out any common factors if they exist. Okay. So, we don't want to just go straight into finding the vertical asymptotes or finding the horizontal asymptote. Okay, we have to cancel out any common factors. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, we have to factor the denominator here. Okay, the numerator is fine. It's just x minus 4. But what happens to the denominator, right? So we can get our two parentheses. Okay, 2x and x. We'll have a 2 and a 3 here. Okay, and this will give us a minus and a plus. Okay, so this should be the factored form of the denominator here. Okay. Now we do see that nothing cancels out, so that's good. Okay. So now we should be able to go into our asymptotes, right? So how do we find the vertical asymptotes? Okay, vertical asymptotes are values of x that are not in a domain. So we just set the denominator equal to 0. We set these factors equal to 0, and then we solve. So 2x, in this case, we'll subtract the 3, so x equals negative 3 over 2. And x minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. Now remember, these are vertical lines, right? These are vertical lines that go through these points on the x-axis. Okay, these are the vertical asymptotes. Then how do we find horizontal asymptotes, right? To find horizontal asymptote, we have to compare the degree of the numerator with the degree of the denominator. Right, so what is the highest degree that we see in the numerator? The numerator is 1, and the highest degree that we see in the denominator is 2. So in this case, the degree of the denominator is greater. Okay, so when that happens, the horizontal asymptote is always going to be at y equals 0.